Loading snacks.
What it do, snackers, snackettes, and snack X's? It's your boy Gage. We're here at Baltimore Comic Con 2024.
BCC!
So look, I don't know, like, man, maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe even further back than that, we were roaming through the halls here at the con and saw the only place where there was metal in the middle of comics. So, do me a favor. Introduce yourself to everybody who's watching.
Hi, I'm Nina, and I'm from the band Sound of Thunder.
Let me start by saying there's something so interesting happening behind you.
Oh, is it the Shockmaster?
A little bit.
Is he shocking the world?
A little bit.
I believe it.
For those for the uninitiated, thank you. I love it. Tell people what Sound of Thunder is.
Okay, we are a heavy metal band that loves comic books. So a couple of years ago, we worked with Valiant Comics and we put out a concept album based on the Shadow Man comic. And we were also able to put out some variants. We got our own artists to do the art so that we're in the art. This is a Dazzler
So classic.
tribute. It's a tribute. Thank you. And then we also got another exclusive with Rye. This is a Iron Maiden tribute.
Yeah.
So a lot of our comics you'll see are tributes to other bands or other comics, but these are our exclusive covers. But our dream was always to come out with our own comic book. So now we're finally making the dream happen. We've got Queen of Hell #1.
Well, let's see it.
Yes, please. So we've got a Baltimore Comic Con exclusive cover. This is the only thing that we have for sale right now is #1 because the Kickstarter to print all 4 issues starts on Tuesday.
Perfect.
So what we've got is we've got a sign up where you can sign up to get notified for our Kickstarter, and if you sign up, you get a free print.
Awesome. Awesome. Who's the artist who did your print?
So we've got several artists that did these prints. Josh, can you tell them?
This is Rachel Persephone. Awesome. Sorry, Rachel Persephone.
Yeah.
Who is in attendance here at the con and is signing these prints for people in the Artist Alley.
Awesome.
She's one of our wonderful cover artists. Our main painted cover artist is Dusan Markovic from Serbia. That's his work.
Wow.
He did a series of 4 covers for the whole miniseries.
Awesome.
Yep.
The next one is Joseph Schmalke.
That's cool.
2 Schmalkies.
Usually in attendance at this con, not this year.
Not this year.
But
Okay.
he's at many cons.
Wow.
And
Last one.
the last one is by Bo Bradshaw.
Wow.
Who's done
All incredible.
metal covers for Unleash the Archers.
Yeah.
And we've got a really cool one cover for #1 with this one. That's metallic.
Really?
Yes.
Where do people get that?
On the
Only
Kickstarter.
on Kickstarter.
Yeah. You gotta sign up for that Kickstarter.
Okay.
Yep.
That's cool. So now, when we were talking earlier, briefly you mentioned that you are planning like an album for like, I guess the end of when the first ones come out. So she's running around. Hold on. She went to go grab it.
So we've actually got an EP. This has 4 songs. There are 4 comics in the first arc of Queen of Hell.
Okay.
So each song goes with each comic.
One of the issues.
Yes.
That's dope.
Thank you.
Can we talk a little bit about what that's like? So creating a comic, also being in a band, and then creating music to go with that comic. Like, what's that creative process like?
Well, so since I created the story originally, we're working with a writer, Rafer Roberts. He fleshed everything out.
Okay.
But since I know the story, we're able to write the music first.
Yeah.
And while we're writing the music, we can talk to Rafer. He's got the script going. And Josh has mostly been our I want to say creative director, because he's the one that's been putting together the artist.
He's also got the sparkles.
He's also got the sparkles.
Creative director.
Yeah, so he's a creative director.
Usually, I come up with the instrumental part of the track.
Okay.
And I'll kind of write to the vibe.
Yeah.
Which is, we know most of it takes place in hell, so I know what it's going to sound like.
Got it.
Pretty much.
Musician, that's like the flat 5s and the minor 6s, and
Is there
get it
like
even
a
sounding.
Is there like a particular sound or something like that you go for, say for like issue 1 feels like this, so we're doing a song that feels this way? Is there an
I
exact?
would say theatrical,
Okay.
dark, heavy,
Yes.
epic.
So this is actually a song that has our 2 guest singers, Fabio Leone from Rhapsody of Fire and Matt Levin. He's been in a lot of stuff, but I know him from Candlemass.
Okay.
So these are 2 really great vocalists, and they play Lucifer and Udaroth. So the
Okay.
very first issue of Queen of Hell, you're seeing the war in hell between Udaroth and Lucifer. So it's got to be big and theatrical. Of
course.
And so that's the first track.
Okay, so that makes sense.
Exactly.
That
And
makes
then
sense.
the second one is kind of it's a little
More sinister.
more sinister
It's
because
about a
it's about
cult.
the cult of
Okay.
Udaroth on Earth, and they're making their plans.
So does that mean, are there like, is this available already, or will you not be able to get this until after the comics are available? In other words,
You get them together.
you get them together, so you get all 4.
You can, yes.
I just wanted to make sure there weren't spoilers in the music before
no.
you get a chance to like
No, you get them
read.
all
So
together.
you get it all together.
Yes.
So that's a very, very dope concept.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Like,
Thank
I really
you.
think that's pretty cool that you're doing that. So like, having this happen, doing the Kickstarter, what's the next step? Like, what's the next level for you guys?
Next level is getting our comic into a publisher.
Okay.
Yeah, we'd love to have a publisher. We've been talking to comic stores about having them distribute our comics if we were to print them independently. But having a publisher would bring us so many more readers.
Right.
It might not bring us a lot of more music fans, but it would at least get them to remember us.
How do you find the tie between, obviously, there are plenty of people who love comics and love metal, right? What's that Venn diagram like? Like, when you're here, like right, like we were talking, somebody walks past, you're like, yo, is that a Metallica shirt? Like, what is that Venn diagram like, and has it been kind of cool to like feed that crossover a little bit?
Absolutely. One of like growing up for me, I know I loved 2 things. It was metal and comic books. So like, how do you put these 2 together? And metal. Yes. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? So it's like I grew up and I wanted to read things like Lady Death and like Conan, but my mom said they were too adult, so I wasn't allowed. But now that I'm an adult, I can do it myself.
Yeah, you
so
can
that's
make it.
the vibe that I'm going for, is that heavy metal look and also the sound. I want both.
So here's what I need to find out. And for them. For anybody who is not here at the convention, how do they find you? How do they support you on Kickstarter? Where do they go? What do they need to do?
Josh?
A soundofthunderband.com.
Okay.
All the Kickstarter will be linked there. They can get to all our socials from there.
Perfect.
We're at ASOT Band on most of the socials.
Yeah.
We're at ASOT-band on TikTok.
Yep.
Okay.
And they can go to Kickstarter and type in Queen of Hell.
Yep.
Perfect.
Very
Perfect.
easy.
Okay, so listen. Everything that he just said to do, I need you all to go do, right? Let's support this. Support indie, right? Because I think that's super important, not just for comics, but also for music. So you guys are awesome.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your time. You know what? Let me get a little bit of that. Yeah, thanks. We're out. Toodaloo. What it do, snackers and snackettes? Did you like what you just saw? Would you like to help us grow? Here's what you can do. Shoot over to patreon.com/loading snacks, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on your favorite platform of choice. Appreciate you.